Hi everyone, good morning or good afternoon, dear ladies and gentlemen. My name is Viktoriia Abed. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being time just joining us just at this time that we started. Let us just give another 2 minutes for those one um, who would like to join us. And for today, for the first time, I see among our attendees even Firefly's Note Taker by Tony. Tony, I hope that you will share with us the script of our webinar later on. And I guess it's time to start. And let me introduce myself for the first, at the beginning. My name is Viktoriia Abed. I'm a Chief Revenue Officer at Pitch Avatar. And today I'm staying in region of Murcia in Spain. We have a very good sunny weather. And to check how you are willing for communication, for collaboration, please share with us in chat where you're joining us from, and for us to decide whether you have morning or afternoon already, like we are. So please share in chat where are you from now. Join to us today. Sofia, Bulgaria. Hi, Sofia. I guess you have a good weather as well. Maggie Lawyer, sure thing. Novi Sad, cultural capital of Europe. Wow. Zagreb, Croatia. It is raining. Serbia. Oh, I'm sorry, but I hope I wish you the best weather maybe tomorrow. Who else? Skopje, Macedonia. Wow, we have a good geography. So most of us have afternoon today. And yeah, just before starting, let me tell you briefly for those one who joined to our series of webinars for the first time. We are running webinars. This is educational type of content regarding AI technologies that help business in their productivity. And actually, Pitch Avatar is an AI-based platform. We are working with business scenarios, including with the help of AI avatars, such as corporate learning automation, sales support, dubbing video for product teams. And we are working already with AI avatars for 2 years, and just we're observing different reactions of the audience to avatars from when you upload the photo and then your photo started speaking, and 2 years ago it was like, wow, that's amazing, this is very cool, till now we are talking to people and say, okay, whether your avatar can smile or tell a jokes or to support a conversation. So this technology evolves a lot. And today, like at the end of January, we launched even also conversational avatar, and now working with a lot of scenarios regarding this matter. So if you would like to get your experience with conversational avatars, just to spoil, stay with us till the end, and we will give you that options like a gift for free. And maybe the last but not the least, I have a technical point to mention, because this is one of the frequently asked questions, whether we will have a recording. Yes, we will have a recording for this webinar session, but we will share with that only with the webinar attendees, so it won't be published publicly. And you will get an exclusive access to this type of content, because our today's speaker, Kateryna, will share with us actually like truly very, very exclusive content. So that's the time to jump directly to the content and to introduce our expert and today our guest. Kateryna Shevchenko, she's an expert in AI avatars and branding, specializing in branding globalization and AI-driven marketing strategies. And recently, just freshly, she graduated from Hull University and conducted a thorough research on AI avatars in cross-cultural marketing strategies. So we invited Kateryna to share with us and with you, of course, the insights about her key findings, whether really AI avatars are working for business goals, whether they really help business to reach the goals, or maybe it is better to live with the chatbots or forms, like interactive forms, like they used to work before for their market. So, Kateryna, hi, how are you today?
Hi, I'm very well. Thank you for introducing me. Thank you for a warm welcome me. I'm happy to join to this webinar from Great Britain. But despite of my location, I also have a sunny and nice blue sky today. So it's like I'm with you at the same climate. As Viktoriia told, recently I completed my master's degree at Hull University in the Great Britain, and as I still here after my graduation. Let me share with you the important points regarding the AI avatars. And first of all, let me thank you for joining our today's session. And I really appreciate that you devoted your valuable time for our session. This is a great pleasure for me. And thank you again, Viktoriia, for invitation. To make our today conversation remarkable and in order to help you to remember the information as more as possible for you, I decided to provide the information based on the strategy of 3 Ws of AI avatars in branding, expansion, and loyalty. From the beginning, I would like to share with you why I decided to take and to start my dissertation about AI avatars. As I already have 15 years experience in marketing, and as I became, because of the war in Ukraine, out of my native country, and I was involved very deeply in business in Ukraine before the war, I realized that we need a huge tool for making brand global. And as AI tools are so popular now, I realize that the aim of my studying, the aim of my dissertation is to contribute in brands globalization with AI. And this is the reason why I am here with you. And here you can see the brief information about my experience, about my dissertation, but as our session devoted to AI avatars, let me at the beginning to provide the opportunity of my own AI avatar, tell you more about myself.
Hi everyone, my name is Kateryna Shevchenko, and I have almost 15 years of experience in customer service and sales within the advertising and marketing industries. I also have extensive experience as a team lead and project manager, including 9 years in radio and television, 4 years in influencer marketing, brand promotion via Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and paid media, 1 year in SEO. I've had the privilege of working with MasterCard, Barbie, Vodafone, GSK, GlaxoSmithKline, and many other global brands. Last year, I successfully completed the AI for Business course with distinction. Notably, I was the first student at the Academy to present a project using a self-developed video avatar. Inspired by this achievement, I conducted dissertation research on the role of AI avatars in global marketing, earning my master's degree in marketing management. I continue to explore and implement AI avatars, and today, I'm here to share my knowledge with you.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, sorry. And now briefly, you can have a look with some brands with whom I had a pleasure to cooperate with you, And recently, I also completed the studying course for HeyGen, which is already published on a studying online platform Udemy. And HeyGen is one of the most popular tool which provide instruments for AI avatars creation. So let's start our today's session about AI avatars in branding, expansion, and loyalty. Here is our short agenda. And you can see here what problems do AI avatars solve. We will discover at the beginning. Then I provide information where to use AI avatars, which businesses are the most beneficial for AI avatars implementation, and a very important topic which we will discover today is which aspects of avatars appearance influence customers' loyalty. Probably this is the most significant part of our session, so please stay with us until these points. So, what problems do AI avatars solve? Here is three very easy but crucially and important answer. First of all, this is about brand strengthening, cost reduction, and brand globalization. When I am talking about brand strengthening, I would say that avatars is the best opportunity to match your buyer persona, the buyer persona of your brand, or persona of your personal brand with your target audience. And after you created your buyer persona via your marketing research, you can make alive your buyer persona via the AI avatars creation. So this approach will help you to build a strong brand image and a strong brand strategy, and your AI avatars will continue your brand strategy. You can add to your buyer persona such customized tools as appearance, expression, gests, and language, and even accent. According to researchers, as more your buyer persona is closer to your target audience, as more successful is your brand, and also it is all this significantly influence your brand loyalty. And moreover, you can create not just buyer persona as avatar, but you can create their avatars as representative for each segments of your product, for the specific market, for the specific line of your product, according to your buyer persona age, behavior, nationality, maybe even behavior, and so on. So you can take to account all these features of your buyer persona and implement via avatars. The second and very important a very important question which avatars could solve for the brand or personal brand is a cost and time saving. Probably this is the most significant issue for each owners of brands. And if you are a marketer, the first question which you will you need to be ready to answer your owners how we can save our time and money if we would like to implement avatar. So everything is very easy. First of all, let's imagine that you need to record 10 minutes nice video about your product with your top managers or owners or owner. For this topic, you need to rent some specific place. You need to provide support for this person. You need hairdressing, studio rentals, makeuppers, and people who will provide recording. So you need a lot of expenses plus time, at least of 8 people. But with AI avatars, you don't need to recording again and again. You can devote your time and your resources once for the recording specific person you want to see as a representative of your product as avatar, and you don't need to record this video again. Moreover, if you're ready to use avatars from the existing database, such companies as Pitch Avatars, Avatars has the existing database of avatars, or other companies who provide AI avatars development. You can choose existing avatars from the base in accordance with your requirements, and you don't need any expenses for this avatars creation. So it is very easy to use existing, and if you don't need exclusive avatars for your own company, you always can use the information from the existing database. And you can ask more questions and take the consultation with Viktoriia about this topic. So at least you can always save money for this recording, and for involving a lot of people to the recording process. And probably here is my favorite part of AI avatars influence on business. It is about brands globalization. So I consider AI avatars as a strong bridge between the country of origin of particular product and new markets. Why it is possible? First of all, because AI avatars provide opportunity to speak any languages and any accent with your target audience. Or via this opportunity, you can reach customers beyond your borders, and also from the very beginning. You have an opportunity to attract their respect, to attract their engagement in your content, because the AI avatar usage provide you opportunity to make your avatar very close to your target audience. Also, again, about money saving. Then you start business in a new market. You don't need from the very beginning to employ people in a new market. You don't need to send the part of your team to the new market. at the beginning, at the launching of your new products, new lines in new areas, new market. You can make the research via your avatars. You can even, if you are not sure which or what team would be better for your business in a new market, you can even to make the research via the AI avatars implementation. For example, for the Chinese, as an example, for the Chinese market, you can try at the beginning the avatar which completely reflects your product, your country of origin. If you realize that it doesn't work properly, you can create another avatar which reflect the local country, the local people, the avatar who behaves as a Chinese people, and you can compare which one, like digital team, you can compare which one member of your digital team works better for your business, and just after that you can make the decision if you need to employ the local team at this market, or it would be better to represent your product with the team from your country of origin. Because, for example, as we know, such countries as Japan and Japanese products have a reputation of high technology level and so on. So I would say that for Chinese people, it is better to be like the representative of their own country, because it is people feel the respect to high developed cultures. So it is obviously again for that even for the globalization, you can save money via implementing the AI avatars.
Yeah, Kateryna, could you I just interfere with a couple of questions regarding globalization?
Yes.
Because this is like this is really interesting, and this is one of the most popular scenario that we are making for our clients as well. If we are not counting the technology's lags, for instance, with some rare languages that technology cannot sound naturally with the speaking, but in general, up to 100 languages, AI avatars now support, and this is obviously a very good scenario to go beyond your local market and to talk to the clients with their own language. But maybe you could share with us with some research insights. Maybe some countries are not suitable for avatars using. Maybe this according to their cultural specific or something like that. And yeah, and maybe you have noticed something like that.
Thank you, Viktoriia, for your question. It's a really nice question, and I would say that I met this difference in AI avatars perception at the beginning of my research. I would say, and as a result, I can say that as highly technologically developed is country, as more people are ready for AI avatars, for interaction with AI avatars. So, for example, according to Statista, the most technologically developed country for now are US, China, and Great Britain. This ranking based on their on the money which invested in technological and AI sphere by the country. So, and I would say then I was trying to involve people, and then I was trying to find the best target audience for AI avatars research. People from China, Chinese people, and people from the Great Britain unexpectedly were completely opened to the research, to the participation in research. And especially Chinese people and UK people, they didn't have any problems if I proposed them to create avatars from them. They didn't have any problems in cooperation with Avatar and provide their feedback about avatars. And sorry that I took more time because it is so interesting. My research was based on comparing Chinese. As a result, my research was based on the comparing Chinese target audience perception and UK perception of AI avatars. And I was trying to find information for businesses and to open the biggest market for businesses via my research. And as we know that English and Mandarin Chinese language are in the top 10 list. But we have also in this top, among these top languages, Portuguese and Spanish language. However, unfortunately, people from Portugal and Spain were more, I would say, careful about their AI avatars and cooperation. Also, people from East countries also were not ready to participate in my research regarding and with avatars as well regarding to their cultural differences. Yes, this is absolutely interesting question, and I would say that each culture and each country, it is important to make the research about each country and each culture. But I would say with that I'm completely sure that the most technological developed country have the biggest potential in AI avatars usage. Sorry for a long answer.
No, it's absolutely great. Thanks for sharing with us your opinion. And just let me answer briefly. Yeah, we are having a webinar recording, so we will share the recording with you by tomorrow morning. And stay with us till the end, and you will get all the speakers' contacts, all the Kateryna's contacts. She will share with you. She will be here to stay in touch with you. Let's move forward.
Yes, thank you. And let me say a bit more about importance of avatars in globalization, that it is again about languages. So based on researches, more than 70% people do prefer their website language on their own languages, not foreign languages. More 70% again would like or more likely buy from them if they have information on their own language. Again, more than 56% it it is more important for these people to have more information on their language than price. So based on these numbers, we can with all confidence conclude that more than half of all consumers are ready to pay more if you give them information on our own languages. And this is again about our AI avatars opportunities. Also, let me add something probably unexpected point, which I've never met at any AI avatars development platform. That personally for me as a specialist in brand globalization and as global marketing was my favorite, one of my favorite subject with a highest possible grade. I learned a lot about respect to other cultures, and their reflection of our respect is a key to our success, to a success of our team at any new countries. And specifically, we have such countries as China, Hong Kong, Japan. For these countries, and not only, I would say that I'm as I always like to hear my own languages, and I always feel respect to the business partners who try speak with me on my in my native languages. So if you via your avatar trying to speak with your new partners on their languages, you provide them respect, you demonstrate them respect. Plus, you can be sure that your customers, your new customers, understand your offer and the information you provide them properly, because as a non-native English speaker, I should accept that sometimes I am not sure about some accents in English, and I think that each person worldwide should be honest and accept this. But it is nice if you can translate, if you can use the translation option via avatars, provide you respect, provide the proper information on your new customer's language is a huge and solid foundation for a long-term relationship with the new partners. Of course, it is important, for example, for Viktoriia and for me at the beginning to make their online session maybe a live session, but after that you can talk with your new partners via your own avatars on your partner's language, and be honest with them that this is not you, this is your avatar, but we would like to provide information, and this is our like respect, kind of respect to you. The next important W of our session, where and how we can use avatar. We can use avatars in our presentation, product launches, as I already told a lot about that, personalized consultations, and customer support. I would say that for the presentation and for the product launches, it would be even better to represent your product, your company as your own avatar, not as reflect your target audience, but be as to reflect your own appearance. And next important issue is what companies, what businesses could be beneficial the most via their AI avatars implementation. Here is traditional, probably the list of businesses which declared by AI avatars creation companies. And I would say that after my conversation with Viktoriia, with other speakers, with other people who are deeply interested in AI avatars, we agreed with this list. But I would say that on my personal opinions, the most beneficial is the online education sector, then telecommunication, insurance, e-commerce, and the last one is the financial services. Why financial services is not so suitable for AI avatars usage? Financial spheres as well as healthcare spheres are very sensitive topics, and I would say that it is better for companies to avoid the implementation for these spheres, or at least I wouldn't consider AI avatars for that specific. So AI avatars could help you in these businesses in some kind of overall information, like introduction of your company, like introduction of your products. But when we are talking about the specific spheres which are close to human health, to human finance, it would be better to avoid AI avatars usage, but involve people, because you can, via any mistake or not enough competence of AI avatars, your business could receive negative impact on the brand's loyalty, which could be very difficult to recover. And after their implementation, AI avatars implementation. And as a justification of the previous point, a bit later I share with you some positive and negative examples of AI avatars implementation. But now, if we don't have any questions, I am ready to talk about AI avatars appearance and its influence on brand loyalty. Viktoriia, do we have any questions?
Yeah, sure. We should move forward, and maybe just to start this topic, just today I made a meeting with my sales team, and we were talking about that some clients refusing from using the technology of AI avatars because avatars do not look like very realistic, for instance, or something like that. And my point of view, despite avatar look realistic, very realistic, sometimes you cannot even make it distant from a real human being, or even a little bit digital. Do we need to introduce from scratch, from the beginning, that the person is dealing with AI avatars? So this is very interesting to know your point, because even if AI avatar is very realistic, do we need to mention that or not?
It is a very important question again, and I am ready to share the information based on their my American colleague research, which discovered the importance of disclose of AI avatars nature as not human nature. So she discovered that it could be negatively impact on your customers if you disclose that this is AI avatars at the beginning of the conversation. So she recommended to make this, to open this information, to disclose this information after the first interaction. Then person is already had some kind of positive experience, positive experience with AI avatars conversation. So probably after the couple of sentences with AI avatars, it would be better to open that information that this is avatar who communicate with you. Of course, we always have a risk, and during my research, I also noticed that people do prefer speak with the real people, but if you provide information, but the biggest risk to open information that this is their avatars, if you do that maybe after several conversation with a person, or even worse, if your customers understand this occasionally. So it can and definitely it harm brand loyalty. It will harm brand loyalty. So my own opinion, it is according to ethical approach, and because we are trying to be ethical with AI avatar usage and in overall in AI usage, and we our aim is to be ethical marketers. I would prefer to let people know that this is the technology, not AI avatar. Don't say that this is avatar. Say them that this is technology. Who prepared for the conversation with you, who are trying to provide their as quick as possible or information. And also please leave for people after this short conversation, let people to make a choice between conversation with a real person and or to stay with avatar. So as a conclusion, I would recommend to open information about AI avatars after first engagement with your target audience, and leave for people their opportunity to choose between AI avatars and a real person. And do present AI avatars as technology.
Okay. Thank you. Maybe you have some more insights about avatars appearance.
About AI avatars appearance, sure.
Appearance, yeah.
Yes, sure. As you can see on that slide, on these slides, it is very important to make balance between AI avatars design and behavior. And sometimes I would say that I can justify your sales team that not always the best appearance of AI avatar, the best human-like AI avatars play for success of brand loyalty. As more realistic is our avatar, as better is appearance, as higher is expectation from this avatar of your target audience. So as better your avatars, as better appearance, as better your avatar's behavior should be. And these two components always should be aligned. Appearance again and expectations of your target audience. And here is the short explanation how AI avatars should be designed in accordance with AI avatars behavior. And again, I prepared a short conversation of my AI avatars about that topic.
As a specialist in AI avatars development and implementation, this time, I'd like to bring your attention to the key points about avatars design. Once a company decides to implement an avatar, it's essential to carefully consider its design, keeping in mind that the level of realism in the avatar's appearance can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, a more realistic, anthropomorphic appearance can be highly appealing to consumers due to its entertainment value. However, this increased realism also raises consumer expectations regarding the avatar's behavioral competence, which is more challenging and costly to develop. If the avatar's behavior doesn't meet customer expectations, it can lead to negative disconfirmation, reducing overall satisfaction. To avoid this, the avatar's appearance should align with its behavioral capabilities. Once the appearance is determined, companies can then focus on designing the avatar's behavioral intelligence. If resources are limited, it's more effective to prioritize behavioral competence over appearance. A well-developed avatar with strong cognitive and social abilities can exceed customer expectations, leading to higher satisfaction and potentially even customer delight, which can positively impact overall business performance. Let's design avatars that do more than look good.
So based on that information, I would say if your avatars is not for their for the rest, for their interaction, just for the interaction, I would say that it is more important to contribute in your technical part of AI avatars, how AI avatars can reply to the questions and which issues can solve avatars. This is more important than the AI avatars appearance. So this is my personal point of view, but you can disagree with me, of course. But I would prefer to make my avatars more intelligent than beautiful, for example. And here, as a justification of this point, or maybe I am confident that it could be useful to know, for example, that we already have some cases about AI avatars, human-like appearance, more human-like appearance, and less human-like appearance. For example, in America, we have the virtual therapist who worked with PTSD clients, and the most of them were veterans. And this avatar name was Ellie, and she interacted with the people with who had a very sensitive topic to say about. And she has cartoonish appearance, but she was highly intelligent. She has highly intelligent behavior. And as a result, this avatar was very successful, because for the sensitive target audience, people with PTSD, it was very important to speak with someone who are not human, who doesn't look like a human, like for example Kateryna or Viktoriia. For men, for example, who had difficulties in their life, it was very important to share their information with someone who won't judge them and who provide them the best support. And they consider this cartoonish avatar not as a person, not as a real person, but as some character, some cartoonish character with whom some technologies, with whom they can be opened and share more information. And this AI avatar, cartoonish AI avatar, provide their diagnostic for their clients, and also provide some advices which had a positive influence on their target audience. So this is a nice example which demonstrate us that the appearance is not always the main stuff. Sometimes even cartoonish character, cat or dog, could solve more issues than a real person avatar. And one more case is about Scandinavian avatar, who were implemented in Sweden from a bank. And these AI avatars had a nice appearance, very human realistic appearance, but she struggled with providing customized advice for a high risk transactions. And as a result, as a negative result and a negative review from the customers, this AI avatars implementation was stopped. And of course, this influences the bank image, customer loyalty. So this is one more example when you need to receive consultation from your advisor, from the really educated and experienced person from agency or from their platform who provides AI avatars creation tool, and ask about opportunities, how you can make your avatars more technological, more intelligent, and so on. So I encourage you to, of course, to invest more money, to invest more in AI avatars behavior than AI avatars than in AI avatars appearance. And one more issue, I would say that AI avatars cannot change us, cannot change you or any of your colleagues, but they are here with us to be our digital copy, to be our digital assistant who can serve us, who can help us and save our company's money. So on this positive moment. I encourage you to join my LinkedIn page and follow me. I would tell you more, and I would share more information about AI avatars. And also, I would encourage you, please share in our chat if you have any questions about AI avatars. We will save these questions with Viktoriia, analyze, and we will make more researches, because the AI avatar sphere is not enough discovered. There are not enough researches about AI avatars, but we do need really important questions from you, from such people like Viktoriia's sales team, maybe yours team, who interact with customers, who have any questions about AI avatars. And let me also tell you some positive AI avatars influence on real people lives, that AI avatars is not, it could be useful for you, for your relatives, for example, that AI avatars usage is not just about money, about making brand global and so on. This avatars has always social role. And my nearest experience is providing the consultation for people whose father, because of the fourth stage of the cancer, lost opportunity to speak properly, to appear properly, but he still is highly intelligent person. And they asked to create avatar based on his old photos and based on his voice. And team did it, and this person received like a second life to cooperate with his target audience, because he was a famous speaker in Uzbekistan, and now he can continue his to provide his useful messages for his target audience. And this encouraged him continue to live, continue to fight with this situation. So thank you very much for listening. If we have any question, please, very welcome to ask.
Yeah, thank you for sharing such inspiring story at the end, Kateryna. And if you don't mind, I will share like my slide, because I have also, yeah, I would like to give also the today's attendees, our dear guests, to give an opportunity to try AI avatar technologies with on their own. So as a pitch avatar, we give you also a point to just if you would like to experience and to work with AI avatars, just scan this form, or you can find it in chat, and you will get 1 month for free on Plan Business. We'll be able to create your own or avatar or conversational even avatar. Everything you need just to share with us your 30 minutes, just share your experience, your opinion, and to come for us for just interview with actually with my team, with our team. But that would be very friendly, and we will share with you the best practices. So please feel free to scan this QR code or follow the link in chat. And then I will jump to the questions. We have actually, I have prepared my own ones, but we have very extremely good, very great questions actually, and I need to ask them firstly to you. So the first was about your avatars, Kateryna. I'm interested if you created your AI avatar in your native language and then adapted it to English, or you modeled it in yourself in English. So the avatars that you showed us during your presentations, what languages, initial language were you speaking? And it was like maybe to extend the question from photo or from video made. So just tell us, please.
Yes, okay. It's unexpected question.
All the
But
secrets should be revealed.
yes, but that's fine. It is fine. So at the beginning, I recorded their video on my own language, on my native Ukrainian language, and it was a 2 minutes footage. And I didn't speak, I didn't prepare any particular speech, any particular topic. I didn't remember any stuff. I just talk about myself, what I am doing, about my dissertation. I made this video footage, 2 minutes video footage. After that, I created, it was my own, honestly, it was my own work. I wrote the script in English, which I would like to share with people, with my target audience. I add this script. I cloned my voice. After that, I cloned my voice. I add this script to the AI avatars creation tool. And as a result, I receive my AI avatars as an English speaking person. And I also chose English and the English accent in that tool, because there are a lot of available accents for English languages, but I do prefer English accent, and it is more like suitable to hear from myself the English accent. So, but you can easily choose anyone, American or Nigerian or anyone English accent. But I also created a lot of avatars in different languages. And sometimes my Chinese friends told me that, Kateryna, we didn't know, they didn't realize that you can speak Chinese Mandarin, and how do you know Mandarin language? And you sound incredibly. And they couldn't believe me that this is my avatar, but not me. Yes, so it is a magic. It is a magic.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for sharing. And one is very nice question for Vaipul. I'm sorry if I'm reading your name incorrectly, but this is actually a use case for us. I'm a quality assurance. I'm a quality assurance analyst from India. Could you provide insights on how to start from scratch and build roadmap for service-related AI avatars? And there is like a link where we can find him. So maybe my short remark. So if you would like to create to try, so I believe that you already filled in the form, so we will provide you with a great consultation, but maybe you have some advice, a piece of advice regarding like what points to keep in mind, appearance, name, I don't know, some behavior or something like that, maybe just to keep in mind from your point of view to create a support agent like as AI avatar.
Mm. I would say that support agent is one of their most suitable sphere to implement AI avatars. Firstly, secondly, regarding the appearance, behavior, and gestures, and so on. Again, it depends on your target audience. If your target audience is your like own country, you already know this culture, very well. So be close to them, be reliable for them. And it is also important what kind of service do you provide. According to my research, again, if you need to represent some kind of business, it is very important to even your outlook and your clothes is very important. If you would like to work with people and to reflect yourself as a responsible person, please try to use attractive or neutral colors, use smart clothes. But if you provide some recommendations, if you are lifestyle recommendations, it is better to be like a friend for your target audience, and for this purpose you can use smart casual outfit. Because, for example, when I make the research for a UK-based target audience, they perceive a person who wears smartly as a person whom they can trust more, but they consider person in a smart casual clothes as a person who can be their friend, who can provide better advice. So it depends again on your sphere of business and the culture you are going to target on.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
hope it.
Yeah. It is very useful for me also. So, Kateryna, I'm very grateful to you that you joined our session today, that you shared your time and insights, extremely interesting and useful, even for me. I guess for our guests, members, were very, very useful as well. Yeah, so if we are talking about the link, there is the link. Could you please just follow the link? That's interesting that QR code didn't work, but I'm sorry for this technical issue. This is the link I sent in chat, and you will get it on your email tomorrow with the recording together. And I'm very grateful for your time and for sharing with us your knowledge. Hope to see you again soon and with your new insights and researches. And I thank you all of you guys for joining us today, for being active, for your beautiful questions, and see you in the next sessions. And for those ones who filled in the form, just stay in touch. We will contact you shortly, and you will get an option to create your own AI avatars. Thank you so much for everyone, and have a good evening or have a good day for those ones who joined us from the another part of the world.